So, welcome back to another video. This is TeamOverclocked, and today we're talking about a $1,000 gaming PC build for February and March 2017. This PC can play games like GTA 5, Battlefield 1, and Titanfall 2 at 1440p ultra settings at around 60 FPS. It can do some 4K gaming as well if you drop the settings a bit, but at this budget, 4K gaming is a bit of a stretch. But anyways, with the benchmarks out of the way, let's get right into the PC build. For the CPU, I went with the Intel Core i5 6600K for $235. You might be wondering, why did it pick this over the i5 7600K? Well, the main reason is that Kaby-Lake Z270 motherboards cost about 50% more than their equivalent Z170 motherboards, and there's no performance increase for the price hike. But anyways, this CPU is clocked at 3.5 GHz and has 4 strong cores. This also features the Skylake architecture, which has most of Intel's newest features, and to top it all off, this supports overclocking, which is going to let you pump out the maximum possible performance from the CPU. For the CPU cooler, we went with the Cooler Master Hyper T4 for $23. This is a pretty standard tower cooler with one 120mm fan included with it. For overclocking our CPU, this is going to be sufficient and should keep temperatures low. For the motherboard, I went with the ASRock Z170 Pro 4 for $70. This is a nice motherboard that has 4 RAM slots, 4 SATA ports, USB 3 headers, RAID support, and also Crossfire support. Along with all those features, this has the Z170 chipset, which provides the option to overclock Intel CPUs, which is really important since we have an overclockable CPU. And although this might be a little bit pricey, it's definitely going to give you a lot of features, and this is probably one of the cheapest Z170 motherboards I've seen from a reputable company like ASRock. For the RAM, we have the G-Skill Ripjaws 8GB set for $55. This is a 2x4GB set of RAM clocked at 2666 MHz. 8GB should be all you need for gaming, even at this budget, but if you plan on doing some heavy video editing or want to get some extra gaming performance, I would recommend getting a 16GB set. But for now, this is fine. For the SSD, I threw in an ADATA Premier SP550 for $73. This is a great bang for the buck 240GB SSD, which should provide enough storage for your OS and some important files. So this is definitely going to speed up your PC, and it's going to provide some reliable storage at your hands. For the hard drive, I threw in a Seagate Barracuda 1TB for $49. This hard drive spins at 7200 RPM and has 64 MB of cache, so speed-wise, this is pretty decent. Along with that, this is going to serve as your mass storage for all of your games, movies, and other large media files, since it provides a nice 1TB capacity, making it have a great price per gigabyte. For the GPU, we have the EVGA Superclocked GTX 1070 for $380. This is a fast GPU clocked at 1.8 GHz that has 8GB of GDDR5 VRAM and a TDP of 170 watts. Now there's a reason that this is a very popular GPU, because with this GPU, you should be playing all games at 1440p max settings at well above 60 FPS, and it can do some lighter 4K gaming if you have a monitor that supports this resolution. Now for the case, we have the Cooler Master Masterbox 5 for $60. This sleek case comes in black or white and has a nice side panel window along with a lot of cable management holes and a PSU shroud. This case has a lot of modularity built in, which should allow you to customize it to your liking. So this case should satisfy this build's needs and the needs of any future builds you might create. For the power supply, we have the Seasonic S12G 550 watt power supply for $57. This is a nice unit that has an 80+ gold certification, meaning that 88% of the power that this PSU uses is available for your PC at all times. Also, this PSU is fully modular, so you can easily swap out the cables on this PSU with custom ones, and you can remove any unused cables, which should improve cable management and make your PC look a lot cleaner. And along with that, to top this all off, this is made by Seasonic, who are known to make some of the best power supplies on the market, which should reassure you on their high quality. So yeah guys, if you want to check out this PC, there's going to be a PCPartPicker link in the description down below. Now before we end off this video, I'd like to give a quick shout out to my friend Simon the Digger. Now he has just recently started his YouTube channel and he has been uploading some Battlefield content and some other gaming playthroughs. So if you guys are interested in any of that kind of content, I will link his channel in the description for you to check out. It would really help him out a lot if you guys could subscribe. But anyways, that's all for today. If you liked the video, please go overclock the like button. If you didn't like it, please dislike this video and subscribe for more content like this. And I will see you guys in the next one.